And they do a thing in Sydney called the bridge climb. Okay, if you ever go there, they tie you on in a harness, make you know you can't wear your glasses and things, and they make you climb all over the bridge for a couple of hours and actually stand on the top of it. And it's literally as wide as this thing. You have a thing like you have on a yacht that attaches you so you can't fall off and you can go wherever. It's a very clever device. It goes over all the stanchions and things, so you never have to unhook yourself from the bridge. And it's really good. I've got a picture of me somewhere stood on top of this bridge. It costs about 80 quid though. So directly over this bridge in the distance is the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and you can come down as low as you like over it.
Just like
try not to go under it. So the Opera House will be to the right, just behind it. So just before the bridge, this side, to the right, there's a big harbour called Darling Harbour, where some of the ships go in. And also there's lots of shopping there for the ladies, and they have an aquarium and everything there. The other side of the bridge, just between the bridge and the Opera House, there's a little bay there where all the ferries come in, and they call that Circular Quay. And around it they have lots of street entertainers and things. It's a great place to go, lots of cafes and things like that. And of course you're right next to the bridge and the Opera House. And the ferries come all the way down this river, and you can get on and off them like buses, and they're as cheap as buses, and they go over to Manly and everything like that as well. Don't do like I did though, drive a car up there, think I'll get a ferry into the city centre, and don't pay attention to the times and realise there isn't a ferry back after 3 in the afternoon. You have to get a taxi and go and pick your car up. Now if you want to come down a little bit, you can do. If you get down very low, it'll start to say things like too low gear, too low flat, terrain pull up, that kind of thing. Okay? It's designed to do that because we haven't got the wheels down. So this big building stood just in front of the bridge here is called the Alpha Tower. Okay? It's called that. It's got the most expensive properties in Sydney. So there's Darling Harbour there. Circular Quay just the other side of the bridge, it's on the right hand side. The bit of land on the left is where the Prime Minister lives and looks out over the harbour. And he lives right next to the zoo. He or she lives next to the zoo. I think it's a he at the moment. There's 2 flags on top of the thing, and that's where you stand on top. Try not to take them off. So the Prime Minister lives next to the zoo. Make that what you win. There we go. Right, just pull up a little bit. Right, this bit of land here, they have a pie shop on there. It's like a burger van, but stars very often go and buy pie from it. It's quite famous. This next bay is called Watson's Bay. The next one coming up, sorry, is Watson's Bay. Most expensive fish and chip shop in the world is there. Turn very slightly right for me now as you pull up though. Pull up a bit. That's it. Right, this next bay here is called Rose Bay, and the Japanese snuck a submarine into here during the war. And what we're going to do is go over Bondi Beach in a minute. Just over here there'll be a strip of sand, and that's Bondi Beach. Okay, just down here, just on the corner of the screen. And what we're doing is we're aiming towards this waypoint called Mantha. And I want you to come up to 2,000 feet from me if you can. We're at 800 at the moment. You don't have to come up too steep, you just